Good morning, everybody. Good morning. My name is James Reyes. I am the box office artist, professional artist for 25 years, working on titles like Hulk, Wonder Woman, Marvel, DC, Transformers, all that stuff. Worked in film, worked in video games, 12 years on YouTube. And today, who are we drawing? Well, it's obvious. You guys voted. And you see who won there. And it was interesting. Yesterday after the stream, it looked like Michael Keaton was going to win this one. But later in the day, you guys wanted, and alrighty then, we are doing a tribute to Jim Carrey. We are going to be drawing his characters here. Now we're just doing four characters, just to try to keep it in stream. We're going to be doing Dr. Robotnik, Ace Ventura, The Mask, and the Riddler. I know that he has a lot of iconic characters, but to keep everything in stream, we're just going to focus on these four for today. So thank you guys so much for your suggestions, and at the end of the stream, we will also take your suggestions on what we are going to draw tomorrow as well. But thank you guys for tuning in and for watching wherever you are in the world. Thank you so much. So I already have laid this out because it was obvious last night what we were doing. So I actually roughed it in because I want to make sure we get a lot of detail in this and do everything in stream. So thank you guys for tuning in, for watching this morning, wherever you are in the world. It is currently 5:03 a.m. in the morning. I am on the East Coast in North America. I'm not sure where you guys are. For Lord, it's 6:02 here in the Philippines. Lechuga says hello. Good morning, Nathan. Good morning, Pete Garza, Lord Victor, Charles. Good morning, guys. Why don't we go ahead and get started on this? Alrighty then. Okay, so I am just gonna bear with me here as we get started. So good morning to everybody. And I'm just gonna open up some reference here. I got some photos of Jim Carrey that will help me a lot when it comes to these drawings. So there you go, and put that over here so I can see it. And there you go. Alrighty then. Okay, so this is how I laid it out last night. It took about, I would say it would take about, it took about 20 minutes to actually do the layout. But the good part about this, having it laid out already, is that we could actually sit and talk to you guys and see how everything's doing. The Comic Con Quest says, hey James, when is the last time I visited the Philippines? It was last year. Last year I visited the Philippines. I didn't do any conventions. I was there to teach, and I had a wonderful time in the Philippines. So definitely an experience of a lifetime for sure. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to zoom in, guys. Let's zoom in. Let's zoom in on this so you can see I roughly laid it out here, what we're going to do. Okay. So we're going to focus on the Riddler first. Okay. We're going to do the Riddler. And let's get going right now. Good morning, Smokin'. That's right, Knuckle Sandwich. Smokin'. That's happening, my friends. And thank you guys so much for your voting. It was a tight race. It was a tight race yesterday. And every single one of those suggestions, and I'll only put suggestions that I would be comfortable drawing and have fun with. And to be honest, any one of those suggestions I would have loved to do. But I was actually very happy to do a Jim Carrey piece here today. This is the first time we're doing an actor here in the lives. We've been going strong, guys. We've been going strong, and a lot of you have been joining me every single day, which I appreciate. I also appreciate if you guys would also draw every single day with me. Now, if you are doing a Jim Carrey piece, or if you're following along, by all means, share it with me. I'd love to see it. Go ahead and join the Discord. The link is in the description down below. Join the Discord. A lot of you have already joined the Discord. And maybe what we could do again, like we did yesterday, is we could take a look at the Discord at the end of the stream, or closer to the end. closer to the end of the stream. And we can do two things. We can see what you're working on. And if any of you have a Jim Carrey drawing or any one of these characters, so if you want to try your hand at any of these characters, so we got the Riddler, Dr. Robotnik, we have Ace Ventura, and we have the Mask. If you guys want to try your hand at any of these type of characters, you don't have to draw all of them, but any one of them, and you put it in the Discord, I'd be more than happy to share it when this video comes out later. Okay? Smoking! Nathan says, big fan of the Riddler, but I think he wasn't great as the Riddler. I get it. Let's see, think with the Joel Schumacher Batman series, you know. Very colorful. I remember seeing an interview with Joel Schumacher, and he said he wanted it to feel more color, comic booky. They say, how you plan on doing that? He said, I'm going to add a lot of color. And then we had a very, very over-the-top, very, very over-the-top Jim Carrey. But that back then, you know, that was him. He was over the top with every single role he did. So, but if you also look up like Jim Carrey inspiration, he's a very, very inspirational guy as well. Like I remember, you hear the stories. Like he wrote a check to himself to be cashed like years later, and he kept it in his wallet, kind of like a reminder. Like anything you could do to keep yourself motivated, guys. You know, I personally am all about that too. You know, I'll do things like I'll have notes written up around the house, or you know, a lot of people do that. One thing I did when I quit my job originally is that I had the name. I had a piece of paper that was up on the wall, and on that piece of paper I had three names of people that I admired, who were in their respective fields. Okay, it was all in the art field for sure, all very different artists, but in their respective fields were doing extremely, extremely well. And guys that I admired and kind of wanted to be like, and wanted to mimic their success. And also on that piece of paper was the amount of money I was losing every month because I was trying to do this. So I did that more as a motivating factor. But then I won't tell you the number, but I will tell you the names. And the names were Jazza, my good buddy Jazza, Mr. Boss Logic. Hey, yeah, talk about right place at the right time with Boss Logic. Like, I don't think a guy like Boss Logic, as great as he is, in today's AI world, he wouldn't have gotten as popular if he came out like this year, right? Because at that time, there was no AI. So people doing these fan casting and stuff like that, you know, people doing the fan casting, what, you know, the one who was most known for it was Mr. Boss Logic. And that's how he built his following. But today, like, AI, you know, in seconds, you could see, Jim Carrey playing Darkseid, no problem, right? In seconds. Speaking of Darkseid, you guys hear the? Did you guys hear the Josh Brolin rumors that he's gonna playing Darkseid again? Thanks to Boss Logic, you know. But Boss Logic has no problem still making a career for himself now, because, you know, he built that reputation, right? Like, he's fine. Like, the reputation's built. So he's got nothing to worry about. But he was one name I had. He was one name I had on the wall. Another name I had, I think I mentioned my good buddy Jazza. Jazza and all his success. Extremely proud of everything that he was able to accomplish. But also my mentor and the guy that I always say about, can't say, I'll say as many good things as I can about my buddy Jazza. Great guy. We still, 10, I've known this guy for 10 years. Still haven't karaoke together. We should karaoke one of these days. And then the last name I had on there is another good friend of mine. His name is Mr. John Campia. John Campia I had there. So those were the three names I had on the board when I quit my job and wanted to take this YouTube journey. Those were the three. And in essence, what we're doing now, guys, it's kind of like I'm restarting. That's what it feels like to me. Like I'm restarting this channel. Like what I'm doing is not necessarily new, but at the same time, like it's a little different than what I've been doing. Like I'm not doing all these visual effects videos anymore. For now, I'm not doing like 100 characters or so. For now, I'm just trying to have some fun every single day with you guys. That's my main goal here. It's just to try to have a lot of fun with all of you guys. So, wasn't Jazza classically trained? Yeah, he's a classically trained musician. Like he's a real musician. I'm just Filipino. Yeah, I'm just a Filipino guy. Alpha. Most Filipinos can sing. Most. I won't say all. Trust me. I've heard some that can't sing. And not saying I can sing that well either. I'm passable. I'm a passable singer. Yeah, jazz is classical. I'm passable. There you go. I do enough to sing happy birthday. Anybody's birthday today? Anybody's birthday today? So there you go. So thank you guys for joining in on the stream today. But that's what I did to motivate myself, guys. Well, that's what I did to motivate myself. Because that was quite the decision. I was doing really well in film. Now, everything's 2020. Hindsight's 2020. If it were today and I was in the exact same circumstance, would I have done things the way that I did today? It's hard to answer that question now. I'm not sure. I was thinking to myself, like especially those beginning times, would I have been able to accomplish what I did if I didn't quit my job? Because a lot of the success I got in YouTube came way after that. Now, did it build up so I could get that success later on? It's one of those type of things. So it's hard to say. Part of me thinks I could have, if I just kept my job. Like they say, you shouldn't quit your job until you actually can earn at least what your living expenses. I was not at the time. Like I wasn't making any money off YouTube. I just kind of quit. Now, of course, I was blessed in a situation where I could quit. Not many people are. Where I could go without work for a few, without any income coming in for a few months and be okay. So I was in a very, very blessed situation where I could do that. I know not a lot of people could do that. Because I could say the same thing. I could say the same thing when you know, when my wife passed a few years ago, like I went 100% into the channel. I invested a ton of money into the channel. I went full on businessman into the channel. Again, guys, I'm definitely not the best businessman. Maybe I should have gone slowly because I hired 2 people. Maybe I should have just started with 1 person. I felt, you know, and not getting too much into the insider where I tell you exactly how I ran my business, but I didn't run my business well. I made some decisions which I shouldn't have. I should have said no when I should have. And now thinking about it, maybe I should have took it slower. You know, after my wife passed, maybe I should have took it slower. Maybe I didn't need to hire anybody. Maybe I should have just tried to be a one-man band for a little bit, you know, and not try to do everything at once, which I did. Now we did accomplish a lot. We came up with some fantastic content. You know, I got to meet Unbox Therapy. You know, we did some my favorite videos ever during that period of time. It was working. But I think one of my biggest problems when it comes to all of this, you know, by the way, this is therapy for me. It's not. It's not a drawing session. This is therapy. One of my biggest issues, okay? One of my biggest issues, it was my impatience, okay? I was not patient. So, and looking back, everything I tried with YouTube, and I think I mentioned this earlier, everything I tried, if I gave it time, it would have worked. Everything I tried. But I was too quick to try to pivot. Like, for example, like right now, the old me, I would have changed up what I was trying to do with these videos already by this point here. Especially about a month and a half in, okay? I would have tried different things, you know, trying to get the views up and all that. But no, like, I'm really trying to hold myself back and say, okay, no, it's okay. Like, these videos don't have to be 1 million viewed. They don't have to be, okay? Heck, these videos don't even have to be 10,000 viewed, right? The point is consistency, okay? I want to see if I could do this for a long extended period of time, okay? And then after a while, you know, we'll see what kind of audience comes from it. And see if I could still earn a living from it. That's the whole point to it. So that's what I'm learning at the same time. And I mention that because, you know, you read the story of Jim Carrey, and extremely motivational guy. At the end of the day, as funny as he is, he's also extremely motivating. If you look into a lot of his, you know, his backstory and everything that he's done, it is for me extremely motivating. So that's what we're doing. So here we go. Nuku Tua. And again, I apologize for that. I think that was the perfect pronunciation of your name, my friend. Watching from Facebook. Welcome, my friend. Animation Pro said, I love Jim Carrey. Thank you for drawing him. DFP Studio says, Jim Carrey won the poll. Good morning. Good morning, my friend. Echo says, you are the video key artist, man. Yes, thank you, my friend. Thank you. Oh, you're also DFL artist. So 2 DFL artists. There you go. Wasn't Jazza... Okay, I already mentioned that. Yes, my friend Jazza is classically trained. Okay, so we got a hand here. I'm going to go ahead and draw this hand. So Yes, animation pros are an artist too. So you better be drawing while I'm doing this. If you're an artist, I want to see your drawing, man. You better be drawing during this. So before, back in the day, we would call this the virtual studio, right, guys? You remember that? The virtual studio. That's what we called it when I was working on the Star Wars mural. Virtual studio. Let's get stuff done. So if you're watching right now and you're an artist yourself, grab a piece of paper and a pen. Don't just watch me. Don't just watch me. Let's get some work done. Okay, I can push you right now. If you were an artist right now, go get your drawing materials. Come on, let's go. Let's get some work done, man. Let's have some fun. And let's talk. So if you are going to draw, tell me what you're working on. I will mention it in the chat, what you're working on. But I will also say, if you decide to do your own Jim Carrey piece, and again, you don't have to do 4 characters like I'm doing here. You could be, just doing one of them. You could be drawing the Riddler, any. Let's just stick it to these 4 characters though, just because it's the one that I'm drawing. So in the final video, if you're drawing any of these characters here, okay? If you're drawing any of these characters here, the Riddler, Ace Ventura, Dr. Robotnik, or the Mask, if you're drawing your own version of them, and you put it in the Discord, I will include that in this video when it comes out. When is this video coming out? Maybe sometime in February. I do need to, I will admit to you guys though, I do need to get better at getting these colors done. I've been way behind on the colors, so. I'm hoping to get that done quickly. So. Okay, so start drawing, guys. Start drawing. I would love to know what kind of drawing you're doing right now. We'd love to know. Let me just take a quick look how the stream is. We're doing good. We're doing good here. So good morning, wherever you are in the world, whatever you're working on. So DFL Artist is working on a Guyver, a gigantic Guyver. Fantastic, fantastic. Oops. This is cool. Not bad, not bad. Good morning, Rob T. Good morning. Still, we appreciate you sharing the personal stuff, buddy. Any mistakes along the way, it will make you who you are, for sure. I thought I pressed send. Definitely not late, my friend. No, definitely not late. And thank you. I really do appreciate that, guys. I really, really do appreciate that. Everything's about hindsight. And you know what they say, hindsight is 20/20. When they say that 20/20, like you get a clear view of what things that you should have and shouldn't have done in life, and that's what's going to happen. So there you go. Nathan is building a PC and a 3D printer. Well, those are important, my friend. Animation Pro says Dr. Eggman is your favorite. Awesome. Because that is a question I get a lot. Like, how do you get motivated to draw? How do you get motivated to draw, you know? Because sometimes you aren't. Sometimes you just are not motivated to draw. Again, that's where like we mentioned before, we would talk about schooling before, how, you know, how I personally needed school, or there was no way I was going to learn all that 3D stuff. There was no way I was going to learn that without school. Even though all that information is pretty much readily available online. Like today, you could learn whatever you like. You young guys, you youngins, you don't understand how good you have it in terms of the information world. Like all the stuff that's available to you for free right now on the internet, it's sky's the limit. You could improve yourself so much, you know, in terms of your drawing skills, in terms of learning all the technology. Like any one of you guys can be a Photoshop expert, you know, at this point. There's so many creators teaching Photoshop and all these tips and tricks. Even yesterday, I was watching some editing videos, editing software videos. I'm like, oh my gosh, there's so much to learn. So you know, so much to learn. There's all these plugins that can make you faster and better and all that stuff. So but like me, if you're like me though, it's all about the discipline, you know? It's all about taking the actual time to learn how to do these things. When there's so much distraction in the world, like Alex Hormozy says, well, I don't even know if this was an Alex Hormozy quote, but he mentioned it, that we've never had more opportunity right now, but there's also the most opportunity to get distracted. There's also the most distraction now, you know? That's the thing with the world at your fingertips with the phone, is that it's so easy to get distracted, you know? And in essence, to me, that's why sometimes I do like going live. And sometimes I really love going live with you guys, because it's like I'll actually sit down here on these streams for the most part just straight for 3 hours and get a lot of work done, you know? When if you guys weren't here, maybe I would, you know, take a break, you know, go get something to eat midway, you know, go to the bathroom, stay there for a while. You know, or just turn the phone on and start scrolling on X or whatever platform, watch some YouTube videos. But drawing here live with you guys and being accountable and trying to make these streams interesting for you, that takes time, and that takes, you know, that takes most of my concentration. So if anything, right now, you're helping me. You're helping me as I draw this. Okay, take care, Nida. Knuckle Sandwich, good morning, my friend. And by the way, Knuckle Sandwich, I did message you right before the stream. Okay, and just let me know if all that's okay, all right? If it is, We will see when I actually go ahead. I believe I said we will do it today. We could get that done today if that's the case. So we'll see. Okay, so just check your messages. Okay. Good morning, Mr. Flaxen Waxen. Good to see you, my friend. Which Jim Carrey is my favorite? Again, like I was really into. I was really into what's it called, that period where he was the most hot. Like again the Ace Ventura, Dumb and Dumber phase of his career. But it's also funny when you see somebody very popular, like he was very popular back in the day, guys. You don't understand. Like he was the man. For those of you who don't know how popular this guy was back in the day. And then you had all these copycats come out, right? You had all these copycats come out out of the woodwork, all trying to do like it felt like a Jim Carrey impression, right? With what they were doing. Like I would watch a lot of like these I wouldn't say open mics, but like these stand-ups where these I won't say amateur, but these like comedians that weren't as famous, and they're doing their set and they're trying to sound like Jim Carrey. They're like, loser, I'm liking this one. I didn't put a timer. I just realized I should have put a timer here. Chris Hawk says taking breaks are important to keep you fresh, for sure. I believe they said, and I could be wrong, but I think people were saying like there is an actual time, like a 90 minutes or something like that. I forgot what it was. But when I say I take breaks, I'm taking breaks, like extended breaks. But there could be something said for, again, and I'm an extremely busy dude. So again, not saying that what I do, you guys should be doing. What time is it, by the way? 5:35? Yeah. So it all depends on how much time you have and what you're trying to accomplish in that sense, right? Because you'll never see me being the guy who's telling somebody, hey, you're working too hard, you gotta slow down and all that stuff. One quote that's really getting to me now is, again, it's another quote by Alex Hormozy. I've been watching a lot of his stuff recently. Like, it's interesting the way these, I won't say gurus, but in terms of motivation. And I want to know for you guys too, do you guys watch motivators in that sense? Do you guys watch motivators in that sense? To be exceptional, you need to do exceptional things. You need to be willing to do things that other people aren't willing to do. Because if it didn't take that, everybody would be exceptional. You know what I mean? People are the exception of the rule for a reason, Could some of it be under quote unquote luck? Absolutely. Like for me, I feel extremely lucky. Oh, I feel extremely lucky to have the success I did on YouTube. Extremely lucky. I think a lot of it was right place at right time. I think today, if I started my channel today and put out the exact same content I did when my channel got got notoriety, if I did the same type of stuff, it definitely wouldn't have hit now, for quite a few reasons. Like, I think the fact that I was one of the first comic book artists to use these platforms, I think that helped me a lot, because there's tons of comic book artists more better than me, more successful than me, in terms of in terms of comics itself, right? With more experience with Marvel and DC than me, tons. But I was one of the first to actually do this type of stuff on YouTube. So it takes, it's being one of the first definitely did help. But then again, to do YouTube, it's more than just being a good artist. You got to know how to engage. You got to know how to edit. You got to know what people want to see. Because sometimes it's more than just, hey, look at my cool drawing. It's more than that. It's like, what can you do? What can you do that's different? Because a lot of people can do cool drawings. What can you do that will separate you from the pack? What can you do that's different than all these guys? When you got a guy like Jim Lee also doing Twitch and YouTube and all that stuff, right? What can you do that's different? Chris Hawkins does the 90-10 rule. Yep. I've heard of that for sure. You see those timers on YouTube? Have you guys seen those? I'll admit, I was thinking about doing one of those. With those timers where it's like, study with me, draw with me. And then they had a timer going, right? And then they would, they would work for 30 minutes, and then they would take a break for 10 minutes. Like, you got 30-10 timers. They get multiple different types of timers. 50-10. They're very popular with students. Very, very popular with students. I was totally thinking about doing one of those before. But I do like talking. I do like talking with you guys and answering your questions at the same time. So, yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Kirk's Pencil says, morning. You hardly ever see the Riddler getting any face play. That's he's on Twitch. Thank you for watching on Twitch. Yes, my friend. So I'm doing not necessarily the Riddler, but I am doing a Jim Carrey piece today, my friend. So even though you see the Riddler here, I am doing a bunch of Jim Carrey characters. So we're going to be doing Dr. Robotnik as well. We're going to be doing Ace Ventura, and we're going to be doing The Mask. We're going to be doing The Mask as well. So just going to have a lot of fun today, guys. Just have a lot of fun. But thank you for watching on Twitch. I appreciate it. Tony Robbins was someone I watched for years, but now I do motivational stuff on YouTube. Yeah, because it's free, for sure. There's so much free content, so many people who can motivate. Like, to be honest though, at the same time, motivation only goes so far. I find, you can only, for me, I can only hear people going rah 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 so much. I would get motivated at first, but then what do you do after it? Like I've actually what's it called? I actually have paid for some Tony Robbins seminars, and they helped immensely. Immensely have helped. But it's all about the follow-up. It's all about the action afterwards. What do you do after? You're motivated for now, but then what do you do when you get home? Or what do you do when the camera goes off? It's a wonderful feeling when you're he does this fun things in the seminars. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. So I won't put the timer for this one. I'll do it on that one, right? So Brandy says, Brandy Fernando Cuenca says this one is classic. That one is classic. Thank you so much. Superbat says, listening to great music helps a lot back in the day, whether sitting or working, but I'm retired. There you go. I personally, I don't know. For me, like, for me, when I'm working, or for school anyway, if it was something that, if I needed to retain info in my head, if I did listen to music, it can't be something with words. I would need to listen to something like classical. Because if there was words or it's a pop song, I can't concentrate. It's very, very hard for me to concentrate on it. Now, when working like this, so just say I was just doing this on my own. I didn't have you guys watching with me. I would most likely I need to hear somebody. I need to hear somebody talking. So that's why I would opt to do podcasts more than listen to actual music. Let's do my famous fist here, guys. Famous fist. Yeah, music can do a lot, right? In the gym, I listen to hard rock and heavy metal. Yes, absolutely. Love hard rock. Love metal in the gym. Really makes you go really hard in the gym when you hear that. Rah, 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 rah. So I 100% agree with you there, Chris, for sure. Yeah, it's about the mood. It's what you need. But when something like this, once I get everything laid out, and also I did the layout before the stream, because everything was laid out, I'm able to talk more with you guys because, the hard part was done. Like, the hard part was actually trying to figure out where everything goes. For me, that's the hardest part. Because those decisions have been made, this rendering stuff, it's like I won't say it's second nature. Like there's some what's it called? Some thinking I need to do in terms of where to place the shadows and stuff. But for the most part, where things go, where the position of the hand, proportions, all that stuff. I don't have to think about that anymore. I just need to think about the shadows. So that's why I'm able to talk a little bit more with you guys like this. Chris Hawk said, YouTube is throwing up ads today in the live stream. Yes, that's how I get paid, my friend. My apologies for the ads, my friend, but I have 3 kids, so I apologize. Actually, that concerns me that you didn't see them in the past streams. They should have. You should have seen ads in the other streams. So... That's how I get paid. Thanks, YouTube. Well, anyway. But again, as an artist, that's one of the hardest things, is finding that motivation to get things done. Sometimes people do need their back against the wall. Maybe sometimes people are too comfortable, and then they need that sort of adversity so that they could go and actually do the thing. It's like, there you go, Chris. It's like fighters, right? You get a guy like Conor McGregor, and we'll just focus on the fighting aspect of it. But because he made those millions upon millions of dollars, because he's set for life, like how really hungry are you to fight now? How really hungry are you to get punched in the face? When your life is really good, when your life, now it's just the love of the game now. It's no longer if I don't win this fight, I gotta eat. I can't eat. If I don't win this fight, I won't be able to eat, or my kids won't be able to eat. That's two different things, right? Now you're willing to get punched in the face in order to win the fight. But when you don't need that, motivation, then you're like, okay, I kind of don't want to be punched in the face, What am I doing? I don't have to be punched in the face. What am I doing? ¿Cómo está, Chris? ¿Cómo está? So let me just stretch out there. So I think for the most part, guys, so this is Jim Carrey's coming along. But I always tell younger artists, because sometimes people they have a hard time getting motivated when it comes to their work. I always say, even a self-imposed deadline is better than no deadline. Okay, a self-imposed one at the very least. You give yourself, okay, I will finish this drawing even for me, in 1 hour. That's my hope. I'm gonna finish this drawing in 1 hour. Okay, by the way, what time is it? Okay, I'll probably go till 6 is my absolute cutoff for this first Jim Carrey drawing here. Okay, even just by doing that, in your mind, you're already like, okay, I need to finish this up. Oh, I can't take a bathroom break. We're almost done. You know what I mean? Like it's free flow like that. Even that small thing of adding like a self-imposed deadline. For me, anyway. For me. Self-imposed deadlines, they help a lot in terms of productivity. And you know what else helps with productivity? Is when you see results. Definitely when you see results. Isn't that right? Like ask anybody who tries to lose weight, like me. When you're the most motivated, it's not when you complete the workout, really. Even though you are happy you completed the workout, of course. It is freeing to actually go complete a workout. It's when you start seeing those pounds drop on the scale, when you actually see it working, that's when you even get more motivated to do things, right? In essence, that's the drug. Like the success is the drug. That's why so many people are addicted to likes on their posts or views. Okay? A lot of people are addicted to those things. So when they don't come, the people panic. They do a lot of things. And, I could see that because that was me. Like, I would panic when I wouldn't get 500,000 views, back in the day. Now that's like a dream, Not bad, guys, right? Not bad. I think we can move on to Dr. Robotnik now, right, guys? What do you think? Okay, so this is our Jim Carrey. This is our Riddler. Jim Carrey. Let me just do some erasing, and then we'll just see. Mario can't stay for long, but good to see you, my brother. Good to see you. So, Mario, since you can't stay long, and Mario, by the way, guys, go follow Mario. Mario has been one of my most, most consistent followers, loyal followers, good friend, and an amazing artist in his own right. So thank you so much, Mario, for all of your support over the years. Mario, I'm going to ask you. So tomorrow, you'll be the first in the poll. Thank you, Mario. Thank you so much. You're going to be the first in the poll for tomorrow, okay? Tomorrow, I think we want to focus on Marvel Rivals tomorrow, okay? So I'm going to give you the choice, okay? Mario, can you give me a suggestion of which character you would like me to do from Marvel Rivals or focus on, okay? I will give you a couple of suggestions, and all of you guys suggestions. Here they are. Fantastic Four. Please vote for Fantastic Four. I would love to do a Fantastic Four piece. The Fantastic Four Marvel Rivals version. We also have Galactica. We talked about Galactica the other day. That would be a lot of fun to do. And Jeff the Shark. Those are the three I had in mind so far, but if you guys have a suggestion of what Marvel Rivals character you would like to see me do, those are the three I have in mind, okay? So let's hear here. Chris Hawk said, do you teach? Like on Skillshare, I would pay good money for a course on how to choose poses and how to position characters. Not yet. Not yet, but I am thinking about making courses. I definitely am, but that's more of a longer term goal of mine. I'm trying not to get sidetracked of what I'm trying to do here. So my goal is more to, try to get these videos out and more consistent and everything. So right now, not yet. I will put that, let's put that in the not yet category, but maybe one day. Let's see here. Animation Pro wants Fantastic Four. Titan 413 says, good morning, James. Quick stop in and view before going to work. Your work is fantastic always. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate it. Big Red Videos wants Jeff the Shark. There you go. And again, well, when I say that, I'm doesn't mean that I won't be doing those other characters eventually. Probably will. Sewer Bat wants Fantastic Four. Mr. Flax and Waxen says Fantastic Four, but I do have a fondness for Squirrel Girls. Squirrel Girls art. Squirrel Girl. There you go. Okay, so we are going to do Dr. Robotnik. First of all, let me change this guy right here. I'm going to change this right now. I'm going to change it to this. All right. So let's go ahead and draw Dr. Robotnik. Okay, so this is our Jim Carrey Riddler in a Marvel style. Now let's get to Dr. Robotnik. Okay, so Jim Carrey's the best, man. Love Jim Carrey. Draw with Janid. Says, please draw a Fantastic Four from Marvel Rivals. It would be really. Chris Hawk says Fantastic Four or Suicide Squad. King Shark forever. Yeah, that's right. I would love to do another King Shark pose. Maybe we could do a piece with all shark characters. One of these days, like King Shark, Jeff the Shark. Maybe Maui from Moana. He also has a shark transformation that he does, like something like that. Are there any more shark characters, guys? King Shark, Jeff the Shark. What are the shark characters? Are there others? Is that Cable guy beside Eggman? No, it's not. This is going to be Ace Ventura. We're going to do Ace Ventura. Shark Boy. Yeah, Shark Boy and Lava Girl. Like this piece is going to jump the shark. There you go. I actually like that idea the more I think about it. It's like a shark, a tribute to Shark. Jaws. Yeah, that's right. That's right, Mr. Flax and Waxen. Can't go wrong with Jaws. Now, the more you mention it, I kind of want to do a shark piece. When is Shark Week, guys? Is Shark Week coming up soon? When is Shark Week? That sounds like a good piece to do during Shark Week. Let me see if I can. I'm going to zoom in a little bit more as we concentrate on the face here, guys. So just give me a second. be there you go. The shark from Nemo. Yeah. Sharknado. I love it. Sharknado. I love it. It's in July. That's far. That's too far. Let's do it sooner than that. Let's do it sooner than that. You guys already got me excited, guys. Street Sharks. That's right, Uncle Sandwich. There you go. Street Sharks. So that would be a lot of fun. Yeah, you guys come here with great ideas. But not tomorrow. Tomorrow I want to do Bruce. Fishes are friends, not food. Jaws 2. Don't forget Jaws. Oh, The Meg. I actually went to see The Meg. Warner Brothers invited me to go see The Meg. So I got to watch. It was, again, it's not a premiere. It was it? I think it was the Canadian, for one of the first Canadian screenings of The Meg. You can watch it now on Netflix, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. I like The Meg. I love Jason Statham, man. I love Jason Statham movies. They're awesome, man. It's like old school action movies. You don't get those anymore these days. Did you guys watch The Beekeeper? If you haven't watched The Beekeeper, it's on, I think it's on Amazon Prime, I think. I'm not sure if it's on Amazon Prime or Stars, but because I do have a subscription to Stars. But I love that movie, man. It's like old school action. Old school action. Old school, the bad guys did this to the ones we loved. Now they need to die. Or unalive. Unalive. You gotta say that. You can't say those words. Now they need to unalive. That's what people say these days, not to get flagged. Yeah. Would love to see me draw Jaws. There you go. Yeah, so The Beekeeper is a real fun movie, guys. I guess it's not going to win any Oscars or anything like that, but it's one of those things. Just fun. Just good old-fashioned fun. Good old-fashioned, in a John Wick way, like a good old-fashioned, yeah, get them! Get them all! Get them all, John! He should make a dude transporter movie. Yep. Shark Tank. That's a good idea, Sir Matt. I would actually like to do a Shark Tank piece. I would. I would like to do a Shark Tank piece. Dun 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 dun. Oh, how's it going? How's the song go again, guys? How's the song go again? Dun dun. I know that dun 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 dun. I forgot how it goes. I forgot, guys. I just forgot how it goes. Are you drawing Bruce? Are you including Bruce Almighty? Nah. Again, like he's one of those actors with a ton of great roles that you could do. And again, if I was still doing those ones where I would include myself, the visual effects ones, videos. Now looking at it, Jim Carrey would have been a prime example to do that. But the thing was with those visual effects videos that I did, guys, they're as fun as they are, and as much as they did get a lot of views. They were extremely expensive. They were very expensive to make in terms of time, manpower, all of that stuff. I was very blessed to have an amazing visual effects artist. Again, my good buddy Dr. Masaki, who worked with me for quite the while. He was actually one of my students. He was one of my students when I was teaching at Centennial College back in the day. I was teaching in the visual effects program. And he was one of my students, and he wanted to intern with me. And the first thing we did was doing that rock video. We did the rock video together, and definitely, when it was a turning point in my channel, when I did that rock video. And he's gone on to bigger and better things. Couldn't be more proud of him. I'm not sure if he's still working for him, but I think he was working for the YouTuber Socks. You guys know the YouTuber Socks? And he was doing incredible work with them. And I think he started posting more on his channel now, so good on him. A good friend, Mr. Dr. Masaki. Go follow him. Dr. Masaki doing fantastic stuff. Couldn't be prouder of the success he's gotten. Okay, Knuckle Sandwich, we're good. We're good. I just did a quick check. The rock video looks fun, but it was hard to make. Yes, definitely hard to make. A lot of time. Now, again, it's worth it. It's worth it if you're getting 1 million views per video all the time. It definitely is. But of course, just like everything else, you're going to get the ones that hit and the one that doesn't, right? We did one for Keanu Reeves, right? You remember we did one for Keanu Reeves? And that definitely didn't get the same amount of success that the Rock one had. But I spent a ton of money on that video. The one where I was drawing the Spider-Man friends, we did something similar. And, it got, okay views for that one, over 100,000 views. Nothing to sneeze at, but not enough for a video like that, which cost a lot of money to do. A lot of money. See, there's visual effects, especially because I'm not doing the effects myself, They're very, very, very expensive videos. Very, very expensive videos. But again, at the same time, videos I'm extremely proud of that we did. Because, you could only hope that you would ever catch a lightning in the bottle like I did with that Iron Man 10-minute, 1 minute, 10-second challenge. Talk about that. Talk about the production of that. 20 million views compared to the production of the Rock or the Thing videos, right? But again, extremely lucky. I talked about that before. Extremely lucky. So I am thankful for every amount of success that I received on this channel, and part of that was a lot to you guys for watching, So So Knuckle Sandwich, I'll give you a heads up when I do it. I know we said we would do it today. I'm going to see if that's possible today. I think it is. But I do have to check one thing, okay? But we did mention on the stream before that I was going to do that today. So I'm going to be doing, guys, a very, very fun mashup for my friend Knuckle Sandwich here. And hopefully we will be doing that. It might even be today. So you get a double stream today, guys, maybe. Okay, so I just need to check one thing. There could be one little hiccup that would stop me from doing it today. But if we don't do it today, for sure tomorrow, okay? So it's either or, okay? Yo-Yo Bird says, have you ever thought to redraw your children's comic characters and then make them a comic book? I had one in the works, my friend. So you guys saw the ones I did with my kids. I was developing a comic book with them. I had a writer and everything, and then everything kind of fell apart. And right now, as of right now, I will admit I don't have the resources to do that right now. Maybe if I'm able to get my channel up to where it needs to be, again, maybe we could do something like a Kickstarter or something like that later on. So I could do the comic, but that's definitely something I've been thinking about. But as of right now, that project's on the back burner, which is unfortunate. Like me and my good friend, we came up with some great ideas for the story that we could do, because I got myself one very, very talented writer to help me with it, and a longtime friend. There is the option of actually publishing it too, as well. I think I have a publisher that would be interested in publishing the book, but again, at this point, I'm just one focus at a time. One focus at a time, and right now my focus is getting back to drawing every day, and to have fun with you guys. So streaming, maybe bring my social media up a tiny bit. That's more my focus these days. So that will come eventually. So we'll see. We'll see, guys. We'll see. But yeah, definitely something I've been thinking about for a while, for sure. Five Nights at Freddy's would be a good live stream. Maybe Chris, that could be something we could do, for sure. Something I was thinking about. Definitely. Yeah, Knuckle Sandwich. Part of me is thinking we might do it tomorrow, but not the morning stream. It would be like a midday stream. I'm thinking about doing it midday tomorrow. That's what I'm thinking. I just need to go to the bank quickly, take care of some some issues there, and then we could go ahead. But thank you again, my friend. Thank you again. How much time do I get? 6:12. So, no rush. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. Why not write your own story? It doesn't have to be the most epic, original, supreme plot. Well, I want a good story. And you know your limitations, right? I personally am not a writer. I'm not a writer, you know. I would love to say that I'm a writer. I'd love to say, but you're self-aware enough to know, or at least I am, self-aware enough to know what, you know, my limitations, and I excel at the drawing part. Maybe I'll do something with his hands open like this. I excel at the drawing part, but coming up with a good, engaging story, definitely not my forte. So, we'll see. We'll see. What about Five Nights versions of animal characters from other media? Maybe. We'll start with the original. Well, I say original. We'll start with the first Five Nights at Freddy first, and then maybe go from there. Maybe we could do something like that. Beautiful. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Oh, you guys can't see what I'm doing here. So we'll see. I love how relaxed you make this look, knowing it's not easy to just stream and talk and draw, but you make it look easy. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate that. Thank you. I am a wealth of knowledge, guys. And why do I say that? Because, you know, again, yes, 25 years is a long time. It's a long, long time of art to do this, and to do it professionally, especially, where I was making money. I was blessed enough to make money doing this. So I do have a lot of stories. I have a ton of stories. I know I repeat a lot of stories all the time, but that's, you know, I know a lot of people here, or people are watching me the first time, haven't heard all my stories, but I have a lot of experience in the art field. Okay, so definitely I would tell you guys, take advantage. If you guys have any questions or wondering what it's like to work in certain art fields, I'm definitely your guy. Definitely your guy to give you some advice. Even if I haven't worked in that particular field, I could give you advice on that. So there you go. Oh. Animation Pro says one of the nicest drawings he's seen in his life. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. Sewerbat says, would his character in Lemony Snicket will be in here? Unfortunately not. Unfortunately not. Again, we're just sticking to whenever I'm doing these stream, guys, we're just going to stick to 4 characters. As much as I would love to include every single character that he's done, when you're limited in time, you're faced with a quantity or quality issue. And I think 3-4 characters max. 3-4 characters max. It's definitely better in terms of quality of the artwork. Quality. I'll give you an example. When we did Smurfs the other day, I struggled with 5 characters. I struggled with 5. We tried to do 5 Smurfs, and I'm looking at the art now, and it definitely needs at least another hour to get it where I want it to be, and I probably will do another hour on that Smurfs piece. So in terms of wanting to get things done on this stream, which is my goal every day, to get the you know, to get the piece done in stream. Okay, it's very rare I'm not gonna go off stream and then finish it. And that Smurf one, I think I will add just a little bit more to it, just to kind of clean it up a little bit. That Smurf one that we did. So even though it would be nice to include those other Jim Carrey characters, probably not. I won't be doing that, mainly because of the quality issue. Maybe do another one, absolutely, for sure. We could do another one, and then maybe we could have it so it kind of like links together with this one. We could totally do that. We could totally do that. Like for example, I was thinking about doing that, doing like a linked piece with. I was thinking about doing the Hashira. For those who don't know who the Hashira is, it's this group of characters in Demon Slayer. And I've always wanted to draw the team because I think the team's cool. But I can't draw 10 characters in one stream. There's 10 of them. But can I do maybe 2 or 3 streams where I draw 3 to 4 characters? Possibly. Possibly might be a better way to approach it. So, do you ever revisit pieces and wish you had done anything different with the piece, like color choices, or wish you had done something else with the hands? Every time. Every single time. There's always something I think can be improved and do better with. Every single piece I've done. Even the big murals I've done. There's always something that I was like, okay, maybe I should have made this decision here. Maybe I should have done that decision there. And over time, you know, you just get better. Or you, when I say get better, your style changes. And, you know, decisions you made back then probably wouldn't be decisions you made now. So, Superbad just watched the Rock video before the stream started. Which Rock video, may I ask? Again, our daily wrestling talk here. Is it the NXT one, or which Rock video are you referring to? So, let's see. Where has the blue lead gone? I love the blue lead. I love the Eno lead, the blue lead. You guys know that's the blue lead. Smoking, Echo, smoking. The blue lead, for those of you who are newer to my channel, I would lay out everything with blue lead, not pencil, before. And why did I lay out everything in blue lead? The main reason is because that's how I did in comic books. When I was drawing comics professionally, I would lay out with the blue lead. The reason we use blue lead is because we didn't have to erase anything. It was a non-photo blue, meaning that when time came for us to scan the pages, we could scan it and not see the blue pencil anymore. And I always thought that the blue pencil gave a quality to the original art, because you can actually see how we constructed the piece. So, like for me, I love seeing the blue line because it's like, okay, this is how he sketched it. I love seeing blue line in original art because it's like that's how he sketched it. Alrighty, ready, and go from there, right? So, but I did find that on YouTube, the problem with the blue lead is you can't see it. It's very hard to see. It's non-photo blue for a reason. And then people were finding it hard when I was doing the layout phase of a piece. What am I doing? And then sometimes I would do things like really contrast the video, and it would look weird and stuff like that. So I'm like, okay, you know, I think it's worth me trying to just erase. And again, it's a different medium, right? Like I go straight to ink now. So I think it's a little bit more valuable because in comic books, old school, the old school way, penciler, inker, colorist, right? I say old school because these days a lot of people ink their own work, so we call it like line art now. It's more line art. But the old school way, a pencil, inker, colorist, the penciler would use the blue pencil on top. Because you can't erase anymore. You can't erase. But the blue pencil helps you sketch out and then not worry about the inker inking that part. So it's more of a trust issue. So. Superbat was watching my original rock video. There you go. That was a lot of fun. That was definitely a lot of fun. Hello, Mohammed, as our daily AI question. There you go. Has AI affected your work in any way? Maybe you use it yourself, or contrary, there's less work. Definitely getting a lot of ideas from AI in terms of looking around and like seeing what people are doing with AI. Like people are coming up with some crazy mashups. And I would say that's the biggest way AI has affected my art and what I do. Because at the end of the day, there's always been better artists than me. And I always felt that. And that didn't bother me. That the fact that there's somebody better than me, of course. There's always going to be somebody better than me. There's masters out there, right? But what got me was more the ideas. One big thing that blew up my channel was mashups. And AI, anyone can do a mashup now. Anybody can. You don't need me anymore to show you what it would look like. Just say we did a Jim Carrey inspired one. I'm going to mash up the Riddler with Dr. Robotnik, with Ace Ventura, with the mask, right? That sounds like fun, by the way. But in seconds, someone with AI could come around and do that quickly. And in better quality than anything I could do. So. But in terms of actually using it, like you can't help but scroll through Instagram and see some of these AI mashups or things people are doing and get ideas. So like, oh, that's something I could draw and do. In terms of like detail of costumes and stuff like that, like I've scroll through Instagram and I've seen people do like Batman armor and stuff like that. It looks really cool. I'm like, oh, there's some interesting little details in here that inspire me to do my own, So I see that. And again, AI is not going away, guys, unfortunately. It's not going away. Even if a lot of those lawsuits they lose, okay? Even if they do, they're just going to find a way to make it legal, And that's why, as I mentioned before, it's very, very hard for me these days to tell a young kid, okay, don't worry, you're going to have a great, great future in drawing. I don't know what the future holds for the traditional pen and paper artist. I don't know. Now, again, books haven't gone away. People still read books, They still read physical books in your hand. They still do that, right? But in terms of AI in my actual art, no. Like I don't go and go into AI and say, design this for me and then copy it or anything like that. No, I don't do anything like that. No. But it's more like inspiration when I see some of this stuff online. Like just recently, Boss Logic did that piece of Josh Brolin as Darkseid, and they got a lot of play because it's Boss Logic. Anyone else probably wouldn't have gotten a lot of play, but it's Boss Logic, and he did it the way he usually does it. But I bet you, if you were to look up right now on Google, Josh Brolin as Darkseid AI, you're gonna see a whole slew. I can do it right now. Let's see. Josh Brolin dark side AI. I'm just going to see if anything pops up. No. Well, as of right now, it's just like there's some here. Like even just that quick Google search. But I'm seeing mostly Boss Logic's version of it. But there are a couple. There's like one here. One here. I see one. I see one, but it just kind of looks like Darkseid. It doesn't look like Josh Brolin. I see John Cena as Darkseid. That's what I see. So that's one of those things. But yeah. With all the AI in the world, that just ruined things for you. I get it. I get it for sure. Oh. But again, it's the car. You know, that guy who bought 100 horses to start his horse and buggy business, and then the car came around. It's like that, you know. It's definitely like that. What can you do? Baldy McNosehair. There you go. Hell Hobbit uses it to edit your photos. Yep. Well, let's be honest. There's always some version of it. Like Photoshop has always been like the content aware button. You guys remember that button? That you guys use that button? The content aware button is technically AI, right? I use that all the time. The content aware button, where you have something in the background and you want to fill it quickly. Before that took skill. And I'm like, no, I'm gonna do it myself. No, it's seconds. Just fill the background so I can work on other things, right? So I totally get it. I get why people use it. I get why. And that's why even for me, guys, like working in the movie industry, talk about an industry that's suffered because of AI. And again, guys, I always talk about AI every day, so I don't want to get too into this conversation. But I have a lot of friends in the visual effects industry that are scrambling for work today. Right? A lot. Because a lot of them, their jobs are being replaced by a sort of AI, like a form of AI. It's just hard. It's just hard. So I always tell that to kids, yes, do your passion, keep drawing, but at the same time, learn the tools. If AI is the tool, learn it. At the very least, be the person that pushes the buttons. It's not AI that takes people's jobs. It's the person that uses the AI that takes people's jobs, right? So it's all I have left. And then again, we're going to move on from the subject because, we talk about this almost every day. Somebody always asks about it. All I have left personally is to show you my process. That's it. Even more than the drawing quality, all I have is to show you how I did things. That's really all I have left on my channel is how did I put this piece together. That's it. That's it. Because when it comes to the final output, as good as it is, I could go into AI right now and say, make me an image, a tribute to Jim Carrey. Right now, make sure it has the Riddler, Dr. Robotnik, Ace Ventura, and the Mask. In seconds, pop up. And make it look like in the style of James Ray's. Instantaneously. That's what you would get. So, again, don't want to do it, Again, not to doom and gloom, but it is what it is at this point. So, but I would my advice to you guys, learn about it. Learn about it. Learn what it can do, and if it can help you, to each his own. To each his own in that sense. Part of me wants to, his jacket. So, yeah. Yeah. So anyway, just a little stretch here. So I'm just gonna go ahead and draw Robotnik's jacket back here. And then I think we're close to moving on, guys. We're close to moving on to another character. And maybe on the other side too. Just looking at Robotnik's jacket here, guys. So part of me doesn't want to fill this part in because it's going to use a lot of my ink. So we will move on. So there you go, guys. That is Dr. Robotnik. And let me just erase some of this here. Okay. So again, let's move on. And we're going to draw Ace Ventura. Here. Alrighty then. Alrighty then, my friends. So we're gonna take this, we're gonna move this down. Okay, so we're coming along right now. It's 6:30 right now in the morning. And we are gonna go Yay! Knuckle Sandwich asks, who has been my favorite Jim Lee characters? Jim Lee characters? Jim Carrey characters. Again, going old school. Probably the guys you see right here. And Dumb and Dumber is fun too. Dumb and Dumber is fun. I even like this Lemony Snicket character. I like that too. I just like Jim Carrey, man. He's a funny guy. Funny guy. You know what I like? I just like Jim Carrey. Forget the characters, just Jim Carrey. You know what's on my feed all the time? Like his award show. All his award show, presenting. The guy's just funny. Hilarious, guys. Hilarious. Jim Lee too, if I want. There you go. He's a funny, funny dude. There's something about a funny, funny dudes, you know. Oh, wait. I have to change. I have to change. I was prepared today, guys. I was prepared today, so I got to change. There you go. There you go. You think I could squeeze in Lloyd from Dumb and Dumber? We'll see. We'll see. There you go. Jim Carrey from Mad TV. Yep. That's, of course, that's how we were first introduced to him. It's funny. Like, he couldn't get, you know, he was rejected from SNL. Nobody knows why. So in terms of comedians, if we're going to do more of these, and I would like to do more of these because they're fun. They're a lot of fun. Like, I'd love to do an Adam Sandler one. That would be a lot of fun. Let me ask you guys this. If I were to do an Adam Sandler one, and we're not going to do one for a while, who would you have in an Adam Sandler one? I would think, for me, I would have Bobby Boucher there. Bobby Boucher. I would have, what's it called? I would have, what's it called? Oh my gosh, Happy Gilmore. Happy Gilmore. Especially they have Happy Gilmore 2's coming out very soon. With MJF, by the way, with MJF. Who's going to play Jim Carrey? Who's going to play Adam Sandler's son? Is that Little Nicky, sir? There you go. Zohan. Don't mess with the Zohan. Like, he's an incredible actor. Uncut Gems. Like, he does some really great drama work as well. But comedian at the end of the day. Do a Rodney Dangerfield one. Get no respect there. Respect. What can you do with Rodney Dangerfield one? There's only one Rodney, Talk about a character that a person people don't know. Now, the kids would know Adam Sandler, I think, right? People love Adam Sandler movies on Netflix. Yeah, some of them are pretty too ridiculous for me. Like, I don't like when he's playing too much like a weird character. Like, I tried to watch that Sandy Wexler movie. I watched a little bit of it. I probably will try to give it more of a chance later, but I couldn't really watch it. Add Kevin James into my Adam Sandler piece. There you go. Click movie. Alrighty then. But Happy Gilmore, what's it called from? What's it called? The Wedding Singer. The Wedding Singer. He would be in there for sure. The Wedding Singer's got to be in there. He made his eye too big. Here. Alrighty then. Alrighty then. 51st Dates, yeah. Pip from Airheads. I don't think I've heard of that movie. Diamond Eye Jack wants me to draw Marty McFly from Back to the Future. Yeah, maybe. You know, a lot of people, and even Transformers artists, have drawn the DeLorean as a Transformer. If you look that up right now, you're going to see a ton. The DeLorean as Transformers. You know, it was something I was thinking about doing, but again, like it's one of those things also where a lot of people have tried it, so it's like, I don't know if I want to do it because a lot of people have tried it. Alrighty then. The football movie you did too, Sir Beth. Yeah, that's we played Bobby Boucher. Bobby Boucher. Yeah, so Longest Yard, yep, the Longest Yard character, there you go. So there's a lot of different actor tributes, you know. And you just hope they don't get canceled later on. Then you got to take it down. Alrighty then. I made it muscular. Of course, it's Marvel style. Muscular Jim Carrey. Alrighty then. Yeah. So again, guys, Opera Man from SNL. There you go. 51st Days. Again, he would be one of those where if I was doing those visual effects videos again, you know, I wish I thought about that when I had the workers here because that's way more exciting. That's a lot of fun. You know, because those would be entertaining videos, you know. Because, you know, you guys know I'm not an actor. I am not an actor. So if I ever want to be on screen with these guys, I'm just going to have to, in the words of, oh, I forgot. Who said these words, guys? I guess I'll do it myself. Is that the Joker? Oh, no. Who said that? Who's most famous for saying that? I don't know. So I'm thinking, guys, again, as I'm working this out, as I'm working out how I want to do all this artwork that we're producing here, again, because I'm a one-man show, like if I had a colorist, things would be a little bit easier if I had a colorist, but since I'm coloring everything myself now, and with my limited time, so this actually was the first week, was the litmus test for me. Because you guys know I work at a media company, and today was the first week back since I had the surgery in my hand. And I was trying to figure out, okay, can I keep up the schedule? Even though I do have to go to, you know, and it's, you know, it's only a couple days a week, right? So Monday, 2.5 days a week, let's just say that. Monday, Tuesday full days, and then a little bit more maybe on Friday or so. Do I? What's it called? You know, what kind of schedule? What works better? Okay. Now, as much as I love doing a drawing every single day for you guys, which I will do. The hardest part is is the coloring aspect of it. Having time for that, because that takes a few hours for me to color. So what we did with the He-Man piece, so you guys know the He-Man piece that we did, it's like we continued it. So we might do something where I'm far ahead enough where I think we could alternate it, where I would, one day, like today, we would draw something new. And then the next day, we would draw, we would go ahead and do a time challenge, and then just to kind of spruce up the video a little bit, a time challenge, and then, oh, 1 second here, guys. I got a call, guys. So I'll be right back, guys. I'll be right back. Talk amongst yourselves. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry guys, that was Kevin Feige again. He's always calling me, this guy. Kevin Feige always calls me on stream. I'm like, come on, man. I've done my work for you already. Get in line. Get in line, Kevin Feige. That's what happens. Okay, so DFL loves the process. B says, hi, I'm watching during my break. Welcome. Hopefully you have a long break, so you can watch me during your long break. B's my #1 fan. My #1 fan, apparently. Is she correct, or are you my #1 fan? Let me ask you. Okay, so what I'm going to do... Oops. I think his eye is too big. I'm going to have him holding the card. You know, he has a card here, so I might put that on this side here. So he's holding the card. You can tell here, I had his arm down, but then I got the idea of putting his arm up. So again, as you see, I'm not afraid to actually go over with the ink and do that. So if he has this card, Pet Detective. Just like that. No, I'm not B. I'm not. So I won't get in trouble. uh, yeah, that's right. Kevin, Knuckle Sandwich says, I'm in before Kevin Feige. That's right. That's right. You're more important. By the way, I am going to be doing Knuckle Sandwiches, a very special drawing for Knuckle Sandwich, maybe tomorrow, probably tomorrow, and that will be a separate stream from this. Okay, so we will be doing a separate stream for Knuckle Sandwich. But again, his is really cool. It's a cool one. There you go. So again, guys, commissions are open. If you guys are in for commissions, I have to respond. A lot of people have been asking for commissions, so I need to respond to a lot of them. Actually, one very popular, I won't say, well, yeah, one very popular YouTuber actually approached me about doing a commission. So hopefully we can work something out. But we'll see. Pet detective. Hold on, I just need a more pet detective. There it is. Because I want to add the card in there. I wanted to add the card. How much time do we got, guys? It's coming up at 7 o'clock. Great time. Actually, I don't mind if we finish a little early. I actually won't mind because I do have some stuff I need to take care of. The video, by the way, if for those of you waiting for the video, I was supposed to put a video yesterday. I didn't get to finish it till like later in the day. So I opted to save it for today. So there'll be a new video today, but it's not the Invincible video like I was promising yesterday. That Invincible video will probably come out on Saturday now. Probably come on Saturday. Today, we're gonna have a fun video. And I think you'll love it because I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? The money roll in, Knuckle Sandwich. There you go. There you go. Would I ever go to a con in Texas? Would love to be able to meet you in person. Well, that might be. That's a great possibility. You guys know one of my best friends. His name's Apple. He runs the Alamo City Comic Con. So, if I do one in Texas, it's probably San Antonio. Now I don't know where you are in Texas. I did apply to Fan Expo Dallas, but I don't know if I got in. I'm not sure. They prioritize, because my name is not big enough, they do prioritize local artists. So if I get in, great. I haven't heard anything back yet. But so far, I haven't gotten into any of the fan expos. They announced, I think, 4 of them already, and I haven't gotten into any of them, which is fine. But in terms of Texas, if Alamo City happens this year, I might be able to go to Alamo City. We'll see. I will talk to my buddy Apple, but I would love to return to Texas. Love Texas. It's a lot of fun. So there you go. The glaive. Yeah, maybe. We'll see. So you guys will find out. 9 o'clock a.m. This morning, that video will drop, okay? So there you go. Diamond Eye Jack says, I do admit I do draw, but I don't make myself sketch the art line before drawing. Also have to look at poses online, but there's positive for my latest one. I didn't trace the pose. Digital artist. Okay, there you go. Posing is one of the hardest things, for sure. And I think, well, I'm not sure if it was you or somebody else was asking about a course on posing. We learn how to do poses from life. You know, there's some artists out there, they'll do the pose themselves. And the thing is, everyone has a phone now. You could even just get up and do the pose yourself, you know. Switch up the lens a little bit, you know. And do it yourself. To try to get that pose in, you know. So there's different ways to achieve it, but I would say life drawing definitely helps. Definitely helps you in terms of trying to get that skill up of posing, learning how the way the body works and twists and turns. When I was in the Philippines teaching that course, a lot of it was life drawing. We did a ton of life drawing over there. And I always made them life draw. I always made them life draw every day. So there you go. So Chris Haga was in Dallas, and the way they scale Dallas cons are tough. Yeah, for sure. So I haven't been to Dallas. Definitely haven't been to Dallas. But maybe one of these days, we'll see. Maybe this is the year. We'll see. I won't say no yet until they tell me I can't. All right, so right now I'm going to draw the info on the card here. Very quickly. It's small, so I'm gonna pencil this out because I want to make sure that I get this right. So it goes out like this. Yeah, typography is not my thing, guys. One thing I do remember about typography, I'm not sure if you guys know this, is that you know the style of letters. That's actually not what's it called the style of letter. Actually, no, I take that back. I'm gonna act like I know something I don't. We'll say it like this. People call them fonts. They're actually not fonts. They're actually called typefaces. Typefaces. That's what my graphic design teacher told me back in the day. Right? So you say I'm looking for a specific font. It's not really a font. It's a typeface. You call it. It's really called a typeface. But whatever. Doesn't matter really. At the end of the day. Let's see here. Stuart says, if it was me, I'd take a selfie pose and then trace it. Hope that helps. Yep, I always take selfies whenever I draw. That's why all my characters are muscular. All right. You can't get more real than real, Diamond Eye Jack. At the end of the day, you can't get more real than real. Also, it will help you in terms of when you do look at somebody else's art, you could understand how they came up with that pose. You could understand how they were able to position that body if you study how a body would work in real life in that sense. And light drawing was definitely a huge part of helping me in my work. And you know, I've been surprised how many artists that I see that benefit from light drawing, or they tell me they benefited from light drawing, and then they have the most cartooniest style. Like I remember talking to one of my heroes, Stephen Platt. I spelled Ventura wrong. I put Ventura with an E. It's supposed to be an A. That's what I get for talking too much. Now it's an 8. It's Ventura 8. Ventura 8. It might be one of those, you know, actually, some people, they intentionally, in their videos, they intentionally make a mistake. Maybe I should have just left it. People intentionally make a mistake so that people will comment in the comments, oh, you made this mistake. Oh, you made this mistake. So it's a way to get... I'm going to do that right now. I spelled detective wrong. It's a way to get engagement on your video. Oops, I erased too early. It's smudged. It's a way to get engagement on your video by adding in a mistake. So there you go. You don't know Ace Ventura 8? Ace Ventura 8. Okay, and let's add another hand here. Let's go ahead and add another hand on this side here. Oh, I should do this again. Maybe just very roughly with the pencil first. Okay. Okay, one second, guys. I'll be right back. Kevin Feige's calling again. Kevin Feige's calling again, guys. Is that Kevin Feige calling? Kathleen Kennedy? Kathleen Kennedy's calling, guys. I'll be right back. Hold on, hold on. Sorry, guys. That was Kathleen Kennedy on the phone. Like, help me save Star Wars. I don't know, man. Can hardly save my channel. Don't ask me to save Star Wars. One guy I met at a con recently was Roger Christian. Have you guys know? Do you guys know who Roger Christian is? Roger Christian was, I believe, he's one of the principal photographers on the first on A New Hope, and he created the first lightsaber. I believe he's working with Star Wars Theory on a line of lightsabers, right? So, Theory Sabers. Sabers Theory. Was a great guy. So he was a great guy to sit beside. And then I saw him recently in a Starbucks. He was at a Starbucks. I was there working in the Starbucks, and I saw him. I went over and we talked for a little bit. He remembered me from our time sitting together. So that was a lot of fun. It was definitely a lot of fun. So, okay, guys, last one here. Oh, before I start, let's just change the background one more time to the mask. There you go. Last one here. Smokin'. That's another one. You gotta say that with gusto. Smokin'. Smokin'. Let's get to... You know, the brush pen has to be one of my favorite tools now, especially when I get something done fast. Nothing beats a fresh. I won't say nothing beats, but I love a fresh brush pen. Now it does get hard when they're starting to run out. Like this one here is starting to run out just a tiny bit more than I would like. So, hi, Jason Place. There you go. The Mask is such an underrated comic book adaptation. Yes, that's right. Yes, it is a comic book adaptation. Thank you for mentioning that. So part of me is thinking, guys, for the next couple days, first of all, tomorrow, we might do Marvel Rivals 2 days in a row. 2 days in a row. What do I mean by that? Tomorrow, I am thinking of coloring. You guys know I have all these pieces that need colors. One of them is a Marvel Rivals piece. It needs colors. So tomorrow we could do a time challenge. A Marvel Rivals time challenge plus color of that drawing that I did. And then the next day, that's when we're going to do the suggested Marvel Rivals piece. Okay. So right now, actually I'm going to take Jeff the Shark off the table because tomorrow, Jeff the Shark is a prominent part of this piece I'm doing tomorrow. So can I ask you guys, what other Marvel Rivals character would you like to see me do? So it won't be for tomorrow, but the next day, okay? So the Saturday, okay? The Saturday. What Marvel Rivals character would you like to see me do? Let me know. Let me know in the chat here, okay? Let me know in the chat. Well, actually, on second thought, like I have so many drawings that I haven't colored yet. I could also make that a poll for you guys as well, okay? I could also make that a poll for you guys as well. Like, for example, I have a Kaido piece that I did that could use some, that needs color. I have an Armored All Might piece. I have a Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends piece. I have a Shredder piece as well. That's actually one of my favorite pieces, the Shredder piece. I have a Kung Fu Panda Villains piece that needs color. I have an Inside Out piece that needs color. So I got a lot of pieces that need color, right? So the Glaive says Black Widow. Jason Place says Thor. So tell you what, you guys think about that. We're going to start the poll. Actually, let me know your ideas now, and then we will talk about it even more tomorrow. But we're going to start the poll. Sue Storm. MDBJC. I definitely, when you say Sue Storm, I'd rather do the whole Fantastic Four. We're going to do the whole Fantastic Four if that's the case. Because I'll tell you guys, I am in love with the Fantastic Four design. I won't lie. I am in love with the Marvel Rivals Fantastic Four design. I think it's great. It's fantastic. I think what else do I have that I didn't color? I have a Wizard of Oz piece that I did. The Invincible piece is done. Oh, I think that's it. And then because oh no, that's the Shredder piece I was talking about. Spider-Man. I have these are the pieces I have that are not colored yet. I have Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends. I have the Marvel Rivals featuring Jeff the Shark piece. I have a Kung Fu Panda villains piece. That's actually one of my favorite pieces I've ever done. Like when I tell you guys Kung Fu Panda piece, I love this piece that I did for this one. I think it turned out a lot better than I thought it was going to. Let's just say it that way. Okay, I won't say it's the best piece I've ever done, but one of my more, I like it. Let's just say I like it. I did this Wizard of Oz reimagined piece. So I reimagined the Wizard of Oz. We also have Inside Out. The Glaive one's Armored All Might. Inside Out. I also did a Kaido piece, and I did an Armored All Might piece. Okay, so you're bad like Shredder. The Glaive likes Armored All Might. So that will be the poll for tomorrow. Okay, guys. Gotta get that butt chin in there. Hey. So you got Mr. Flax and Waxen on Shredder. Because that Shredder piece is fun too. So I did this piece with Shredder, Bebop, and Rocksteady, so I kept it simple. But I think it turned out pretty good, actually. I enjoyed that piece. Again, subjective. I hate saying my artwork, oh man, I did a pretty good piece of art, you know. I have pieces that I like that I did. That doesn't necessarily mean they're good. It just means that I liked it, you know. And again, everybody has their own preference, okay? So. Smoking. There you go. See, we already got a lot of Shredder votes, so we'll see. We'll see for the people watching here today. We'll see. But again, it's one of those things, any one of them I'll be happy with, and you will see those suggestions again because I have a lot I need to color. And of course, we have the ones that we've done so far on the stream. Ben 10 needs color, but I probably won't put that on a poll for like a week or so until some of these other ones are done. But Ben 10 needs color, the Smurfs need color. But I think that's what we'll do. Yeah, I think that's definitely what we'll do. My name is Cuban Pete. I'm the king of the rumba beat. Somebody stop me! There you go. Somebody stop me! Oh, love Jim Carrey. Love Jim Carrey. My name is Cuban Pete. Well, we're coming up to the end of this drawing, so I think we're only gonna... I don't need that much time to finish this drawing. Again, it's one of those ones in the characters in the background. And again, this DFP, mask is your favorite. There you go. This is one of those drawings where, because I laid it out beforehand, definitely went a lot smoother than if I were to try to have done everything on stream here today. No, but at the same time, I know you guys like watching the process of me putting the piece together or coming up with the ideas. But the one good thing about me doing that beforehand is that I'm able to talk a lot more and concentrate on the chat and giving you guys advice and all that stuff beforehand. So one thing I might start doing though, and I actually think I will, is start tomorrow. I'm gonna actually go into the comments section of all my videos and start answering all those questions. Why did I do that before? I just thought of that now. It's actually something I was meaning to do anyway, but that's what I will be doing. If you guys don't have any questions live, I'm gonna actually go to the comments in my other videos, and we'll answer those questions. That's what I will do, okay? But before we do anything else, okay, if you are working on something right now, I would actually like to see it. So go to the Discord. If you haven't joined the Discord yet, link is down below. Go to the Discord and throw in what you're working on. Are you working on an actual Jim Carrey piece? I'd love to see it right now. I would love to see it. So go throw that in while I'm actually finishing off this piece here. To be honest, this piece is pretty much almost done, guys. We're almost done. With a little bit of time to spare, which is great. Kai Arts wants me to draw the absolute characters. That's actually a great idea. I would love to do that. Absolute Batman, Absolute Superman, and Absolute Wonder Woman. I actually have a bunch of absolute blank covers. I have a ton of blank covers, guys, a ton. So if any of you are interested in me drawing on a blank cover for a commission, I'll actually put that up on the site. My apologies, guys. I started working on the site yesterday, and to be honest, there's a lot of work to do to make it functional. So probably, as much as I would like it up right away, probably Monday's a little bit more realistic to get that out. But I know a lot of you guys have been asking, especially print-wise, for a lot of my pieces. So, and I thank you all for visiting the site. There are a lot of you came to the site to take a look, and I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. There's a lot more work that is involved. Again, solopreneur here, so just trying to figure it out. Hopefully the time will come when I can just hire somebody to do this type of stuff. But as of for now, it's just me. Doing it, okay? So, there you go, guys. I think that is good for now, all right? That is good for now. That is our, and let me just slowly pan. That is our Jim Carrey tribute piece. Okay, let me just do a little bit more erasing. Get rid of some of these pencil marks. And just do a couple more ink strokes here. Actually, one more thing I just want to add a few more question marks. Just add a few question marks here and there. Okay. So let's go ahead. I'm going to pull back here so you guys can see the whole drawing. Just give me, bear with me, guys. Okay, so there it is. That is our Jim Carrey tribute piece. Very nice. Very nice, very nice. Great job, everybody. Great job. Hayden says it's a cool drawing. Thank you so much. Kai Art says, any chance you would visit Singapore, like Singapore? I'd love to go to Singapore Comic Con. Again, guys, if you want, I always tell you guys that if you want me at your specific convention, let your convention owner, your local convention know you want me there, okay? It's very hard for me to go to conventions like that without being sponsored, so having the convention actually fly me over, like they did that for me for Indonesia Comic-Con. One of the most amazing experiences of my life was going to Indonesia Comic-Con. I would love to go to Singapore Comic-Con. I've been to Singapore once in my life, and that was way back in the day, I would say back in... early 2000s. That was the last time I've been to Singapore. But would love to go to Singapore one of these days. So the Glade wants me to do John Candy. That'd be fun. That would be a lot of fun. Uncle Buck, right? What else? What else? The guy from Home Alone. Love John Candy. Late, great John Candy. Sorry, you go and you think you're done, but then you add a little few pieces here and there. Okay, so with that in mind, let me go ahead and start searching from images for tomorrow. Okay, so for tomorrow, let's see if this is a... Darn web peas. I don't like yellow peas. Why is everything a web pea these days, guys? Well, web peas. I don't want a web pea. Give me an actual thing, man. Here we go. This should be an actual JPEG, I think. What? There you go. So we got Jeff the Shark. We have a Shredder. And my apologies, guys, for not talking right now. I'm just getting some images for the poll. So you guys will be the first ones for the poll, okay? We have Kaido. Which should I do, Kaido or Inside Out? Let's do Inside Out. Inside Out, and we have, I'll do Kaido maybe. Now again, guys, secretly I am hoping that Jeff the Shark wins. I am hoping Jeff the Shark wins. But I understand. But any one of these guys need color anyway, so it doesn't really matter at the end of the day. Either way, I'm getting work done. Okay, so. I wonder if you got Kaido with just the face. Ah, never mind. Okay, guys, so I'm just going to make the... I am going to go ahead and make the... a bar from Spaceballs. There. I'd actually like to do a Spaceball piece. I would love to do a Spaceball piece. I would totally do a Spaceball piece. The Glaive, can you put that in the chat, or in the chat? Can you put that in the post where I say what I'm going to draw this year? Can you put that in the post? I would absolutely love to do one of those. That's a great idea. There you go. So, just bear with me, guys. I'm going to make another poll. For the community chat, I'm going to create a post. Okay, and then we're going to do an image poll again. Vote. Okay, so here we go. I'm just making the options, then you guys will be the first to vote, okay? If you're watching on stream right now. So the first one, I'll make Jeff the Shark first. And I'll make Shredder. Kaido, and we got Inside Out. Okay, let's see if I can reposition images. Oi! I closed the poll by accident. Let's try it again. There's the Shark. We have Shredder. We have Kaido, and we have Inside Out. Again, all of these I need colors for, so it doesn't really matter which one to make for me. So we have Jeff the Shark. We have Shredder. We have Kaido. And then we have Inside Out. Okay. Vote. What should I draw color tomorrow? And then tomorrow is January 10th. And, okay, you guys ready? Post. All right, so right now, guys, here we go. It is up. The poll is up. So go vote now. Vote now, everybody. All of you guys, vote now. Head to the community tab. And let me share it. Maybe I can share it. Hold on. Okay, I'm going to share it in the community tab. Just bear with me. Okay, so I pinned my thing. Click on that link. Click on that link, and then you vote, my friends. You vote. So let's go back, and then we'll do a quick refresh to see if anyone voted yet. How many voted? Ah, we got a few already. Nobody wants Jeff the Shark? It's only 7 votes. But nobody wants Jeff the Shark? Okay. Well, you guys watch Shredder, and I don't blame you. Shredder's a great choice. Shredder is a great choice for what we are doing tomorrow. Also, it fits the time challenge too element that we're going to start adding to these videos. So it's like 2 days per video. 2 days per video. So we have 1 day where we actually focus on the art. We draw for 3 hours, probably color for 2. That's what we're looking at. And then we do a little bit of time challenge afterwards to see how long we have per character. And the hope is to add a little bit of color for every character, and then we go from there, okay? So that's how we determine it. So yeah, vote, vote, vote. Let's do one more refresh. And then we'll do, why don't we also go quickly into, whoa, now Jeff the Shark came back. Jeff the Shark came back. Jeff the Shark overtook. People want Jeff the Shark. Okay, so very close race with only 23 votes. Very, very close race here. So this is going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to refresh one more time very quickly. Oh, Jeff the Shark starting to get his fans are coming. Jeff the Shark is coming. So vote, guys. Vote, vote, vote right now. Vote right now what we are going to draw tomorrow, okay? Jeff the Shark might be a lot of fun to do as well with the time challenge portion that we're going to be doing, okay? But I'll admit to you, though, the original piece for Jeff the Shark, the colors, it might take a bit of time. I have 4 characters in there, so I have Jeff the Shark, I have Thor, Captain America, and Iron Man in that one piece. So it might take a little bit of time to finish off that piece. So we will go from there. I see one comment here. Let's take a look at the one. Oops. Let's take a look at the one comment. It says, "Jeff, my boy, the OG Baby Shark." There you go. That's true. The OG Baby Shark, and then Jeff's starting to. Well, I was about to say he was about to run away with it, but don't deny the power of One Piece. People love One Piece. They absolutely will love One Piece. So we will go from there, okay? So one more thing we're going to do before we end today's stream. And by the way, for those of you new here to the stream, this is what we worked on today. Definitely a lot of fun. I do want to go to the Discord quickly just to see if there's any new art up there. Let me just check quickly if there is, and it's safe. So I'm just going to scan it quickly before I share with you guys. Because again, guys, this is a family-friendly channel, so I want to make sure that everything is quote-unquote family-friendly. So we got 20 new posts in here. And we'll go to, again, guys, I said I was going to, what's it called? Let's see. Okay, so not much, to be honest, not much stuff in here right now, as of right now. Links. Yeah, not much stuff here right now. So, we'll enjoy it while we can. So, if you guys want to be in my videos, like, there's never a better time than now. I'll tell you that right now. Never a better time than now, because, oh, that's cool. Yeah, I think I need to reorganize. I definitely need to reorganize these folders here. Okay, so let me work on that. I'll try to get to this as soon as possible. Mario, you're a beast, man. Mario's probably not here, but he's a beast. Amazing work. Oh, S did a fantastic. I can show this, guys. I'll just show this quickly. Look at this. That's fantastic. Look at that. That's very nice. Nice work. That's very, very cool. Okay, so let me fix this. Okay, I'll put it in box office artist videos. I'll put the names of the videos, and if you want to put it be in that video, just do a drawing of those characters. That's it. Throw it in here, and I will include it in the videos. All right. So with that in mind, thank you guys for joining in on the stream. Really means a lot to me. Your support. I'm gonna refresh the poll one more time just to see. Again, Jeff the Shark has made a comeback. So we might be doing some Marvel Rivals tomorrow. We'll see. But thank you guys so much for following along, for watching. I really do appreciate it. Whatever platform that you are watching me on, I'm so appreciative of every single one of you for even spending even a second on my videos. It really means a lot. And you guys are the best. Okay, thank you guys, all you guys who voted. Yeah, it's fantastic. Hello, PCR Studio. Thank you. It's definitely fun hanging out today. Make sure you vote, and make sure tomorrow I might have 2 streams. Tomorrow, 2 streams. We might be doing whatever Wednesday in the morning, and then I will be doing a commission like midday. That's like that, so look out for that tomorrow. But wherever you are in the world, whatever you have planned today, make sure you have a wonderful day. Take care of yourselves. Keep drawing. And my name is James Reyes. I am the box office artist. I'm here to say keep drawing. I'll see you all tomorrow. Take care of yourselves. Subscribe, like, all that stuff. I'm also here to say, artists, assemble, okay? Mr. Flaxen Wesson, Superbat, Knuckle Sandwich, PC Art Studio, Echo, Caden, Giblix, everybody, to have a wonderful day. Give me a high five here. High five here. High five. I'll see you tomorrow. Take care, everyone. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye. Take care. Bye-bye.